Hi, this is Lucia Bates with Carib Scene on CAHFT TV. We are on location in Lamar University in Beaumont, Texas. Stay tuned.
This is Denai, and you're watching Carib Scene on CAHFT TV.
Today we're on the campus of Lamar University, and we're here chatting with members from the Caribbean Student Organization. Let's introduce yourselves, please.
Hi, my name is Denai Gardner, and I'm the president of the Caribbean Student Organization.
Hi, I'm Germinal Paralon. I'm the vice president of the student organization.
So tell me a little bit about the Caribbean Student Association on campus.
Our vision for the Caribbean Student Organization is to get different backgrounds of the Caribbean together to show the Caribbean culture and traits to the Lamar campus. We raise money. That's like our main goal is charity. We like to throw different events to raise charity. We recently raised, we had a school drive to send different objects and things to Dominica. You want to tell something?
Very good. And what is your position?
I am the vice president, where I assist my president in everything. I keep her calm, and we just work together to have successful events.
How long has the Caribbean Association or organization been in existence?
We got chartered in March of 2011.
Correct. So about a couple months. We're new, but we've done a lot. We made an impact.
How many members do you currently have?
About 30.
30 for
That's
now.
That's impression. That's very good.
Yes.
That's very impressive considering, you just got chartered.
Correct.
That is good. So tell me a little bit about you. Denai, where are you originally from?
Well, actually, I was born in Katy, Texas, but my parents are both from Westmoreland, and my mother grew up in Barneyside, and my father grew up in Darlington, but they just embedded a strong Caribbean culture in me and a Jamaican culture in me. But, I take that very seriously, even though I'm American.
Okay, very good. What about you now?
I was born, raised in Dominica, Portsmouth. Both my parents were from Dominica, and I'm fairly new to the States, but I'm fitting in.
Hanging in there.
Okay, so how has you're having to come from Dominica and come here to Lamar. What about the transition? How difficult has it been for you?
It was not difficult at all because it wasn't much of a culture shock. Like, most likely, like, I would have, like, somebody would, starting to mess up. Somebody who's coming from from the Caribbean, they would be like less adjusted because our cultures are completely different. But it was really easy for me because I have been coming to the States for a while. So
oh, that helps.
Moving, yeah.
That helps. So how often do you go back, Denai?
I actually go back ever so often. We have an annual family gathering in January, so I shall be going and leaving in December soon enough. I go ever so often to go visit.
Okay, very good. So why did you choose Lamar? Now let me ask you that first.
I chose Lamar mainly because I've been staying in Baytown, and it was the closest for me. I just pretty much.
Okay, and what was your inspiration for the Caribbean Student Organization?
Actually, I noticed that the Caribbean had an organization, or there was a Caribbean organization in existence when they had the first food fest. I was walking down the aisle, and I think I smelled I think it was curry chicken. It was curry chicken. I said, oh, geez. You know, I looked around, and I was like, wow, I didn't know there was a Caribbean student organization. They said, yeah, you know, we have an organization. I knew of ASA, which is African Student Association. And I was like, wow, sign me up. I signed it off. I went in, and then they had officers, and they were just telling the vision, and I was so impressed with their vision of helping out the Caribbean and informing this community about it. So that inspired me to be a part of it. I wanted to be a part of that.
Well, I think it helps that you have an advisor who's also from the Caribbean, right?
Oh, yes. She's a big-time supporter. We love her.
I bet that is refreshing for you guys. I bet it is. So tell me a little bit more. What classes are you taking? What's your current load?
I'm actually taking statistics. I'm in the marching band.
Oh, yeah.
I'm in the honors program, so I'm taking honors public speaking, communication studies, and media writing.
So with that, what do you plan on doing after you graduate?
I actually plan on being a public relations specialist, protecting people of their public identities, keeping it good, because sometimes people can't handle it themselves.
Okay. So what year are you?
I'm actually heading on to my sophomore year. I just need 3 more hours, and I'll be a sophomore.
Oh, very good.
Yes,
you can
ma'am.
get that done in no time.
Oh,
right?
no time, ma'am.
What about you now?
I am a junior, and my major, criminal justice. I have statistics. We have a class together.
Yeah, we do.
Okay.
And I'm taking 2 criminal justice classes, which is psychology, a psychology class,
Okay.
and a theory class, and yeah.
Very good. So how are your teachers? Your
They're
professors?
great. They're nice.
What's the percentage? The male versus female?
I have all male teachers.
Really?
No, I have. I don't
Is that
think
a preference for you?
No,
It doesn't matter?
Doesn't really
it
matter.
doesn't matter.
So do you guys live on campus? Or
Yes,
do you
ma'am,
have
we
an
live on
apartment
campus.
now?
It's easier.
How is campus life?
Campus life. It's a little dead right now, but I think as the organizations start doing different events, people are going to start being more lively on campus.
Coming out for different.
Okay, earlier you talked about several other organizations that are on campus thinking
Correct.
about collaborating with you. Tell me a little bit about that.
Okay, well, we are actually having a penny war coming up soon where we raise money for charities, and we're thinking about extending an invitation to the BSA, which is the Black Student Association, HSA, which is the Hispanic Student Association, and ASA, which is the African Student Association. It's where we all have different jars, and we try to get pennies in the jar and just raise money. Whoever wins, wins, and we send it over. Oh,
Go ahead. Yes.
Okay. And then we just send off the money to charity.
That's
it.
very good. That's very
Yes, ma'am.
good. So, we've got, this is August and school has just started.
Right.
And you've got October, November. We've got Thanksgiving that's going to be coming up. Do you plan on spending time with family here? Or are you going to be on campus or are you going home?
Home.
I'm going
Short
home.
drive, 45 minutes. So.
Very good. So
Going
your
home.
family is here now?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, that's good. That
Right.
helps. I think that's really important, being on campus and having that support system,
Right.
knowing that you can go home. And not only the fact that you are of Caribbean descent, but you've got groups on campus that you can work with and be a part of and share cultural, events with. But you can also go home at the end of the day or the week and, get the
Correct.
foods. What about the food? Talk to me about the food on campus.
Oh, the food. We have an international section. But, if they had the curry chicken, the jerk
Had
chicken,
anything to do with
roti,
Yes.
anything. If they had any of that, that would be great. That would make our day. I think CSO would live in the dining hall.
Yes.
Right?
Well, we're actually having a cooking demonstration. We should get with the chefs of the dining hall and see if they want to learn how to.
Do our plates.
That's an
Cook our plates.
excellent idea. Why don't you invite them?
We really should.
That's
Sell-
an excellent
sell them
idea.
tickets.
It was a thought.
Yeah. So I know that you've got some upcoming events. Tell
Right.
us about them.
So, like I said, we have the cooking demonstration where one of our members is going to be teaching how to do curry chicken.
Okay.
And then we have a cultural awareness, and we're going to do that ever so often and do different countries. What's the first country we're doing?
Trinidad, I believe.
Trinidad, and then Jamaica. And just going to do different countries. We're going to adopt a school. We're going to adopt a school. And when we adopt a school, we're just going to have like a presentation of just putting the Caribbean out there. Even the young kids, they don't really know too much about the Caribbean.
They don't.
And so we're just going to educate them. We want to cater to the students. We want to cater to the faculty and even just the local kids around the area.
Okay, that's good. That's good. So during the Cultural Awareness Week or day, some of the events you're going to have in addition to the cook-in would be?
Maybe
cultural aware, songs.
Dances. Right.
That's good. And it may be that, and I'm just throwing that out there, that you may have, you may show a film of just the different places of the Caribbean, because a lot of people, like you said, are not even aware that there are so many islands. You know, they think, I remember a long time ago when I first moved here, being asked, are you Trinidad? And I had to really educate someone and let them know that, it's Trinidad is a place.
Right.
You know, I am from the Caribbean, but I am not Trinidad. You know, but it's a matter of education, and it's not. They just don't know. They just don't know, and it's a matter of educating them. But I think you guys are doing a wonderful thing.
Thank you.
Being here and being part of this this organization and really spreading the word and. I guess educating everyone, because we do have a rich culture.
We do.
And I think we should be able to share it. And it's wonderful that you young ladies are able to do that.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
So, again, you're watching Carib Scene. We're watching Season 2, and this is the on-campus sessions that we're having, and we are going to continue having those sessions on campus as much as possible with the different Caribbean student organizations around. So stay tuned and look forward to talking to you and seeing you again.
This is Nell, and you're watching Carib Scene on CAHFT TV.
Welcome back to CAHFT TV. We are at Season 2 of the Carib Scene, and we're here on the campus of Lamar University talking to Nell, who is the VP of the Caribbean Student Organization, and the president, who is Denai.
Right.
And welcome back again, guys. It's such a pleasure being here with you and having this conversation. And Lamar. Lamar is actually somewhere my daughter went to Lamar for 1 year, and she really enjoyed it while she did. So what do you like about Lamar University?
I like everything. They're very receptive of different events that we have, especially if it's cheap. They always support us anyway.
Yes.
But anything that we're having, like we just recently had a grand event. It was called A Night in the Caribbean. We had singers. It was a talent show and a fashion show. We had singers, we had models, and it actually was packed. We went over the capacity of the room. Like some people, we had to even turn them away because they were saying that it was so packed. So we love Lamar for supporting us, especially us being a new organization. We really are appreciative of them supporting us.
What about the educational level? Do you think that the faculty is doing the best that they can and that you are getting a wonderful education?
Oh yes, they have a very good staff at Lamar.
Okay.
Very understanding, helpful.
I know that they've got a really good engineering program here, and because a lot of companies that I've worked with before have recruited quite a few students from Lamar University.
Oh, yes.
So I know they're very known for their engineering programs, and I know there are a lot of international students that do come to Lamar because they feel that it's such a warm and inviting place. And I think comparing Lamar to a University of Houston, fast city, big city, this is more laid back. What do you think about that?
It's a home environment. You feel welcomed.
Okay.
I mean,
yeah, it's very, like I would say, community oriented, I guess.
Yes.
'Cause it's all just one big family to me. Very nice students, actually.
So I think that would have made your transition a lot easier, right?
Yes, yeah.
Than being thrown into a huge university. Well, that's good. That is good. So you talked about giving back to the students and sharing with them your culture. How do you plan to go about doing that?
We just plan on showing the Lamar community something other than what they already know. I mean, some know about Bob Marley, some may know about Usain Bolt, but they don't know, the deeper and rich culture, of our culture. They don't know all the history, and we just want to provide that, to them and cater to them by informing them of what's going on.
Do you find that students that are affiliated with an association, and I know this is just your freshman year,
right,
but do you think that find yourself being a lot more focused? Because, and I'll tell you where I'm coming from with this. Coming from Caribbean descent, okay, your parents are strict.
Oh, yes.
Your parents are very strict, and the expectations are very high.
Right.
And how do you think that affects you being here at school? Mom and dad's not around.
Forces me to prioritize. It forces, they have already embedded those qualities in you as a young child. So you can naturally carry them over and you lay it out for yourself as an adult.
Okay. So I understand that you're also taking some advanced classes, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So do you think that part of it has to do with the way you were raised and
the
parents
definitely.
that you've had?
Definitely, definitely. With that high standard, you push yourself. It's like a internal drive that they've, put in you. And, you don't want to settle. You want to go and challenge yourself. At least that's what I believe the Caribbean tries, that's what we portray. So.
I agree. My daughters always said that Mom, you're too hard on us. You're so hard on us. Mom, why do we have to? And your standards are so high. I said, you have no idea, but you'll appreciate it as you get older, And now they look back and they look at other kids that they've gone to school with, and
right.
There is a difference.
There
is a difference between, you being from the Caribbean or having that Caribbean, heritage and someone else. Yeah, it is different. Yes. I know you've only been here for a short while, but how has this impacted you at all?
I wouldn't say it. It's.
Your parents are here.
My parents are. Well, they're not actually. My parents aren't here.
Oh, okay.
So, but I still, because of what they've taught me, it's hard to stray from that.
Right.
I had a good foundation.
Great foundation.
So. Why do you think it's important to promote the Caribbean culture?
Because people are really,
everyone.
They just don't know. Some people are very aware of the Hispanic culture, being that we're so close to Mexico. I mean, some people are aware of the Africans, and they put us in the same box. They put the Jamaicans and Africans. I really do respect the Africans. I have many friends that are Africans as well, but we're very different as well, And I feel like they should know about the Caribbean because we are different people. So.
Okay. So you said that there were about 30 members.
Right.
In your Caribbean organization.
Right.
Is that the number of Caribbean? Is that the total number of Caribbean students on campus, or just those that have joined?
We actually have more. We have an interest meeting next Monday. I've been in contact with some people who are of the Caribbean descent that are just more than excited to join. So hopefully our numbers will go up soon next week.
Good. So Nell, I understand that your advisor is Dr. Edwards.
Yes, ma'am.
And tell me a little bit about her.
Dr. Edwards and our families were really close. She's from my island, Fame.
And what island is that
Dominica.
again? Okay, thank you.
Small. And I wouldn't say we grew up because she's, but our parents knew each other back home, and she was over in the States. I had no idea she was over here. She had no idea I was here. I came to Lamar. It was all because of my mom and her mom that we got in contact. And she is an amazing woman.
That's great.
Yes.
And does that just give you a sense of security, knowing that there is someone here that you can, rely on, and you can go to,
Yes.
for advice? Well, she is an advisor, right? But I think that makes it even more special, knowing, making you proud, knowing that she is from the Caribbean. That is great. I mean, that is wonderful. When I went to school, I didn't have those resources. So you are in an ideal spot.
We are.
Because having resources, you can't go wrong. And you know what, though? That also makes you want to work harder.
Oh,
you have to. You have no choice. She's watching.
Watching us.
She's watching. So that is great. Yes. That is great. So other than that, do you have any siblings?
I actually have 2 siblings. I have a brother and a sister, and they were both born in Montego Bay.
Oh, okay.
Yes, ma'am. So they're actually Jamaican, so they would always pick on me and call me the Yankee because I was born in America. But I can speak the dialect, so I get the best of both worlds, so it's okay.
Right. That is wonderful.
But yes.
So you're the baby.
I am the baby.
Oh, wow.
They're old.
And what about you now?
I also have siblings. Yes, I have 3 brothers, very protective brothers.
Yes.
And 1 sister. I'm the youngest. I'm the baby. So
We're the babies.
Everybody's over here. Yes,
oh, wow. That is great, though. That is great because, again, that's even more security. And see, that helps to even further make you more focused because you've got a lot of people depending on you, relying on you, expecting you to do well. You have no choice. You don't have a choice, especially being the baby.
Oh, yes.
Wow, that's pressure, right?
Yes. Oh, yes.
That is a lot of pressure. That is a lot of pressure. Well, it's so nice to be sitting here talking to the president and vice president of the Lamar Caribbean Student Organization here in Beaumont, Texas. It's a hot day out there, but it's nice and cool in here. It's nice and cool in here, and it's such a pleasure talking with you guys today.
Thank you.
Yes.
This is Nell from Lamar.
We need note cards. Okay, this is Denai. Oh, we got to get it together. Okay. This is Denai.
This is Nell.
From. I thought we were going to do it together. No,
I'm saying from or of.
At Lamar University, and you're watching Carib Scene on CAHFT TV. Oh, jeez. Okay, I'm going to knock it out. Okay, I'm going to knock it out for you guys, okay?
You going to do that.
My name is Denai Gardner from, Okay. My name is Denai Gardner, and I'm the president of the Caribbean Student Organization.
I'm Nell, and I'm the vice president
of the Caribbean Student Organization.
Do I have to say?
My name is Denai Gardner, and I'm the president of the Caribbean Student Organization.
I'm Germinal Parla. I'm the vice president at Lamar University, and you're watching
Carib Scene on CAHFT TV.
Hi everyone, we continue to be here at the celebration of the Panama 180th year anniversary. We have talked to a lot of people, we have learned a lot of things about the culture, the food, the dances. It's been a wonderful experience. Coming up, don't forget to attend our Christmas celebration at the Albany Lounge. You can get more information about this wonderful event that CAHFT is putting together to celebrate, continue to celebrating everything that brings us together as a culture, as a community. Albany Lounge, December the 3rd. Get more information in our website, on Facebook. Now, thank you so much for watching the on-campus series at Lamar University. Very, very important to continue to bring up our students and the new generation. Now, next time on CAHFT TV,